Hello, beautiful people. My name is Athol. Let's jump into it. And today I'm continuing on talking about what I was saying yesterday, where I was saying that your goals should be always tied to getting you in a place where you get to do more of the actions that you want to do. So more of what you want to do should be the goal, as opposed to focusing on some sort of external success marker, like a bigger house, a certain amount of money, a certain type of car, a certain type of qualification, a certain type of award or public recognition. Your goal should always be tied to doing more of what you want to do. Which leads us to the question of, okay, hey, that's great. I really like that, Athol, but I don't actually really know quite exactly what it is that I want to do. How do I find out that? And that's a really, really good question, and I've spent most of this morning thinking about it, and I don't really have a good answer just yet. The answer that I've gotten so far, though, is that I think the goals that you have and the things that you are going to most enjoy doing, and you're going to find them the easiest and the most energizing, and you're going to be into them on a consistent basis, they're pretty much all tied to your strengths, the things that you are already good at. I'm not necessarily saying you have to be sort of supremely talented or gifted, but these are your strengths. Which then makes a lot of sense to me. The things you want to do are tied to the things that your strengths. But then I also know that, and I've seen this over and over again, that for many people, the thing that sort of screws them up is their weaknesses. And sometimes working on your weaknesses and developing your weaknesses gets you just sort of enormous personal growth, can make you vastly more attractive as you cover your weaknesses. And you can be a lot more likable and a lot happier once you start fixing some of the weaknesses. So then it's like, okay, should I be working on my strengths or should I be covering my weaknesses? How do I balance that out? So the thought that I have that I think covers this and sort of fixes that paradox is that you should make whatever it is that your sort of core functions, the primary things you do, I think should always be related to what your strengths are, because you're going to find it just easier to do just over the long term. It's going to require less energy. You're going to do it better than other people would. You're going to enjoy it more. If you take a weakness and then you turn that into like a really core function of what you do, then that's always going to be hard work. It's going to be more draining than you want it to be. And even if you become superbly skilled at it, it's always going to be something that you just don't quite fully enjoy. And it's always going to be taking an enormous amount of your time and energy to do that. So you can be superbly skilled at something because you've developed it, but it's not necessarily the action that you want to do. And especially if you've made a weakness sort of a core function of everything you do, well, the opportunity cost of that is that your core function isn't related to a strength. So you're doing something you don't really want to do, even though you're really good at it, and the thing that you would like to do that you're also really good at, you're not doing. So that's pretty much the thought that I have for today. I mean, the question is for you guys watching, what do you think your core strength is? Like, what is the best things that you enjoy, the things you're just naturally talented at, naturally good at, and enjoy the most? What is that thing? And maybe look back over your life, try and find out the things that you were doing that you were particularly enjoying. Even as a little kid, as a teenager, as a young person, what were the things that you were doing that you were particularly enjoying? Is there any kind of common theme? Is there any kind of pattern that you can pick up from that? So that is it for today. Hope you liked the video. Please like, share, comment, subscribe, all that good internet stuff, and I will talk to you soon.